Imagine this scenario. You're standing before the most powerful ruler in the ancient world. He's just had a terrifying dream, 7 years of incredible abundance, followed by 7 years of total economic collapse. Your job? Create a system that saves millions of people from starvation. This isn't some fictional story. This is Joseph's 7-year famine strategy from 4,000 years ago. And I'm about to show you why it's more relevant to your business and personal finances today than ever before. Here's what most people get wrong about crisis management. They wait until the crisis hits to start preparing. Joseph did the exact opposite. He treated the good times as borrowed time. While everyone else was celebrating the abundance, he was building systems for the inevitable collapse. And this single mindset shift is what separates the survivors from the victims in every economic downturn. Let's break down Joseph's first critical move. During the 7 years of abundance, he implemented a systematic savings plan. But here's the genius part. It wasn't some random percentage. He stored exactly 20% of everything. Not 10%, not 15%, not 25%, exactly 20%. Why? Because 20% represents the perfect balance between current consumption and future security. It's enough to build significant reserves without crippling present operations. So my question to you is, what's your 20%? For your business, that might mean setting aside 20% of monthly revenue into an emergency fund. For your personal finances, 20% of income into recession-proof assets. For your career development, 20% of your time into crisis management skills. Now here's where Joseph became an absolute genius. Most people think crisis management is about hoarding resources. Joseph proved it's about intelligent distribution. He didn't just lock the grain away. He created a system where food was exchanged for assets. People maintained their dignity through work. The economy actually strengthened during the collapse because he created interdependence instead of dependency. Think about this. During the 2008 financial crisis, companies with strong cash positions didn't just survive. They acquired competitors at 50 cents on the dollar. That's the modern equivalent of Joseph's distribution system. Joseph's strategy wasn't just about survival, it was about turning crisis into unprecedented opportunity. While everyone else was panicking, he was strategically positioning himself. The famine actually made Egypt the economic center of the ancient world. Neighboring nations came to Egypt for help, and Joseph leveraged this position to create lasting alliances and economic dominance. This is the exact same principle that allowed Amazon to thrive during the 2000 dot-com crash, or Netflix to dominate during the 2008 recession. Crisis creates opportunity for those who are prepared. Here's the most overlooked part of Joseph's strategy. He planned for after the famine. Most crisis management stops at survival. Joseph's system included complete restoration. Okay, let's get practical. Here's your 7-step implementation plan based on Joseph's 4,000-year-old wisdom that still works today. Step 1. Identify your fat years. What's abundant in your life or business right now? Step 2. Calculate your exact 20%. What can you systematically store or save? Step 3. Build your distribution channels. How will resources flow during a crisis? Step 4. Create value exchange systems. How do people maintain dignity and contribute during difficult times? Step 5. Plan the restoration. What does stronger after actually look like for you? Step 6. Establish early warning systems. What are the equivalent of Pharaoh's dreams in your industry? Step 7. Implement now. Don't wait for the famine to start preparing. Let me give you a real-world example. I worked with a company we'll call Company X. During the 2020 economic boom, they implemented Joseph's strategy by saving 20% of all profits. When the 2022 downturn hit, they didn't panic. They went on the offensive. They acquired 3 struggling competitors at bargain prices. Today, they control 40% of their market, up from just 15% before the crisis. They applied Joseph's distribution system to customer retention, creating loyalty programs that actually strengthened during the downturn. This isn't theory, this is proven strategy. Now let's talk about applying this to your personal life. Joseph's strategy works just as well for individuals as it does for nations. Your 7 years of abundance might be your peak earning years. Your 20% storage could be maxing out retirement accounts and building cash reserves. Your distribution system might be having multiple income streams, so if one fails, others continue. Your restoration protocol could be having skills that are valuable in any economic climate. The principles are universal because they're based on human nature and economic reality, not temporary market conditions. Let me quickly cover the 3 biggest mistakes people make when trying to implement this strategy. Mistake number 1, waiting for perfect conditions. Joseph didn't wait. He started immediately. Mistake number 2, being too aggressive or too conservative with the percentage. 20% is the sweet spot, enough to matter, not enough to cripple. Mistake number 3, focusing only on the storage and forgetting the distribution. The system only works when all 3 phases are implemented together. This isn't about predicting the next crisis, it's about being ready for whatever comes. In the description below, I've included a free 7-year famine strategy worksheet that walks you through creating your personal and business crisis management plan. It's completely free, no strings attached. Next week, we're breaking down Nehemiah's 52-day rebuilding system, how to go from complete ruins to full restoration faster than anyone thinks possible. If you found this valuable, hit subscribe and the notification bell because we're building the ultimate library of ancient crisis management systems that actually work in the modern world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.